Fun 107, Michael Rock, Lauren, and Larry. We have the hat girl from the F&R Auto video that everybody saw over the past couple of days. She's apparently on the line. Who's this?
This is Lucy. How are you guys?
Hi, Lucy.
How are you doing?
I'm doing, and I've yet to give any public statement or speak to anybody.
So you are the woman in the F&R Auto video?
I am the woman in the auto video wearing the hat, saying, I'll put my foot up your bum. That's me.
So, all right, you know what? You just say whatever you want to say.
I'm kind of limited as to what I can say at this point. And like I said, I haven't spoken to anybody yet.
Okay.
I have been on the phone this morning with Gary.
Gary, so what is Gary's role there at F&R Auto?
Gary just came back 2 days ago to work there. He wasn't even there when any of this.
No, yeah, he made that clear.
We established that. Yep.
He made that clear.
Yeah,
So,
and things are not as they seem. And I've been trying to get in touch with Frank now for 2 or 3 days. He won't return my phone calls. Nobody at the business is cooperating as far as him returning my phone calls. I did go to work yesterday morning.
So you went into work yesterday morning and...
I did. And we had a group meeting, and Gary held the floor and said, we can't be using profanity in here anymore.
Was there pizza in the meeting?
We had no pizza.
No, okay.
So what about the guy...
Actually, people still owe me money for coffee.
You weren't alone with the profanity, though. Who was the other guy, calling for the pizza guy's job?
The gentleman in the blue shirt?
Yes.
No.
The guy on the bottom left.
The bald guy
top
in the
right.
back.
He is the gentleman that takes care of our security stuff, all our camera work.
No. The guy on the top right of the video, the one that wants...
The one at the end of the video who
job.
called for the pizza guy's job, says, I want his job. Get his boss on the phone. I want his job.
He's our finance manager.
And so he used profanity, too. How come he has not been fired?
Well, I was actually told yesterday morning that I was temporarily being let go until next week when this blows over.
Well, did you hear Gary's interview that said you were fired because of your profanity?
Yep. And I did speak to him about that this morning, too. And I said...
So he's now telling you that you may be let back in?
They told me yesterday I could come back next week. And this morning when I just got off the phone with Gary, I said, if Frank doesn't give me a call... you guys have asked me to keep quiet because your lawyers were going to handle this. And then yesterday you told me to go home until next week when this blows over. And Frank's refusing my phone calls.
Lucy, do you want to go back?
I'm going to make a phone. Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
You're not going to sell another car there for as long as you live.
Honestly, I have... The video, the way it's clipped, and the video was clipped.
Oh, please
by the
don't do it.
gentleman.
Don't.
The video was
Don't do
clipped.
it. Lucy, don't.
Just don't up to it, Lucy.
Don't do it. It's not clipped. Really? Is it clipped, Lucy?
Lucy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, you're not going to say this thing.
I'm trying to listen to the radio and my phone.
Turn it down.
No, the video, what I meant by clipped was the video it's 24/7, and that was just a small clip that the gentleman behind that computer cut and put on YouTube.
Right.
And he sent it to the employer, too.
But listen, I mean, it clearly shows you and the other people. Do you think the term bully is an appropriate term to use, bullying this guy?
I think the whole situation sucked, honestly. But what I was saying before is...
No. But answer the question. Answer the question.
I feel very bad for Jared that he had to endure what he did.
Was that bullying? Do you think that was adults bullying a person?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I do. But like I said, and my personal apology to Jared, and I will give him one right here and now, and I could do that in person too. I've only kept quiet because I've been asked to.
Okay, so what is your statement to Jared?
I would say to Jared, I'm really sorry, for my behavior and treating you that way, and I didn't have all the details. They made it, that guy behind the computer made it look like he did something that he didn't do, and so I apologize for that. The whole foot up your rear end was actually a joke that I made to an employee the day before. So that's why everybody's laughing, because I used the same line when I was speaking to him, and he mumbled something out the door, which anybody would. And that's why I said that.
Yeah.
And the same thing, like I said, with the hand gesture.
Yeah, easy.
Now, are you surprised at how big this story got?
Absolutely. My children have gotten threats. I've had people drive by my home. It's absolutely out of control. Absolutely out of control. And I've been there a very, very short time, and that place is out of control.
Yeah, nobody should be threatening you, for sure. But
Gary just told me right before he interviewed with you this morning that if I spoke, I wouldn't be coming back. So
basically, you're acknowledging
you made the decision you're not
going back.
Well, you said you didn't want to go back anyway.
I'm not. You know what? I'm a good person. I write a blog every day, trying to help out other people. I do a lot of advocacy work out here. I picked that up as an extra job because, selling cars is quick cash, and apparently I'm good at it. But the place is trash. It's scummy, and I just, it is what it is. My boyfriend has been telling me, for the past week, why do you keep going back there? I've had people that I know personally come in there. They're involved in lawsuits, and they keep saying that, too. You don't belong in a place like this.
Well,
it's not you.
I guess the lesson here is you got to watch what goes on the Internet, right? I mean, Gary said it best last hour.
The lesson is a whole lot more than that, I think.
And what's the lesson?
I feel bad for Jared. I'm sure that was a lot of pressure and very embarrassing for him, and it could have cost him his job over a $7 tip, which I wasn't aware of at the time.
You mistreated the guy. You didn't
absolutely did.
You didn't treat the guy well.
No, we didn't.
So we should. The lesson is we should all treat our fellow human beings better, right?
Most people in that place. I mean, there's a handful of really great people in there. The gentleman in the blue shirt that was actually yelling at the end of the video, he was like reciting movie lines, which is something else we all do all the time. He's honest to God, an amazing man. He's probably got his stuff together more than anybody else in that place.
You're talking about the guy that uploaded the video?
No, the guy in the blue shirt.
He was screaming for his job. I want that guy's job. You get his boss on the phone.
Reciting like mob movie lines.
What movie?
I'm not even sure.
I don't recall that movie. Hey, listen. Thanks for calling in. It's the girl in the green hat from the F&R video, Lucy. I guess you're not going back to F&R Auto because they said don't talk to the media and you talk to Fun 107.
You guys will probably be seeing me later on TV too because I'm going to have my turn at this.
All right, Fun 107 headed first. The girl in the green hat.